Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to English Football Club Barcelona, your Barcelona's channel in English. Well, we have today a match, an important match for the women's. But before starting, let me remind you, if you like Barcelona and you don't want to miss the daily news of the team of your dreams, this is your channel down there. There is a red button that you can hit to subscribe, and like this, you will also be helping us to keep growing. And without more delay, let's start. As I told you yesterday, it's the final of the Queen's Cup that, for surprise, she didn't come. It's sad, to be honest, because during the King's Cup, the king is there watching the match next to the president of the clubs. He gives the cap to the champion. It's an example, and with this, I'm not meaning my preference is the kingdom of republic, okay, but it's an example, okay. Today the queen didn't appear, and it was not expected for her to appear from her. Well, that's sad, but that it was what it was. No, this was the line-up. Sandra Paños on the goal. Later, as a right back, we had Marta Torrejón. As center backs, we had Irene Paredes and Mapi León. Mapi León, that for who doesn't know, her name is Maria León, but everyone knows her as Mapi. Later, Rolf, surprisingly, no, still Rolf at the left, actually has been there whole season, even though he's a forward, okay, but he's a forward changed to left back. Actually, left back, right back normally are quite offensive players. No? They have defensive tasks, but one of the roles is attacking. Okay, not like center backs that normally you can stay down. No? Well, later in the center back we had Engen as a pivot, then Aitana Bonmati and Alexia Putellas, and as forwards we had Mariona at the right wing, Lynn Martins as a left wing, and then Claudia Pena as a striker. And well, Barcelona has won 6-1. This shows how different or how big is the gap between Barcelona and the rest of the teams in our league, in the women's league. Now, that's what this supports what I was saying yesterday, that our league is not so competitive because we have 2-3 teams quite strong, but the other ones improvement needed. Okay, let's say that. 6-1 in a final against Sporting de Huelva, which is I think a good team. Now, I mean, this season they finished. As soon as the table appears, they finished. Well, I'm sorry, I don't have the information, but 6-1. First half, the Barcelona started controlling. Actually, Barcelona controlled the match, and their idea it was to control the match and then to play forward, to cross balls, to shot, to have the ball next to the area of our rival. No, that more or less is our system. First goal, it's Emily Dolan. It's not our player. It was a own goal from the Huelva's player. Second goal, 7 minutes later in the 32 for Mapi León. And that's all. 2-0 at the first half. Then Sporting still had some chances to get the match. Actually, the match was more or less there. No, Sporting controlling not to be losing more, and Barcelona trying until the minute 73 when Kernogorcevic scored the 3-0 in the minute 73, and 7 minutes later again in the 80, Claudia Pena scored the 4-0. No, sorry, I'm too fast. In the minute 62, 8 minutes before, 9 minutes before, or 11 minutes before, Kernogorcevic scored the 3-1. Sporting Huelva got the final in there, 2-1 with a goal of Castillo Olive, Sandra Castillo Olive. And then Barcelona had to try to get further, because imagine a counter-attack and 2-2. And Star seems that you are not able to control the match well, the one that you actually had controlled, you know? But later, as I was saying, Coronador TV 73 scored, Claudia Pena in 80 scored, Lick Martens in the 86 scored the 5-1 already. And a few minutes ago, in the minute 93, Alexia Putellas, how is she not going to score a goal? No? This woman scored the 6-1. No. Well, congratulations for the women's team that they became the queens of Spain, of the Queen's Cup. They've got a lot. And also from here, we want to say congratulations to Real Madrid. This year, it seems that they were touched by some kind of magic or whatever. I'm laughing for not crying, to be honest. 14 Champions League. It's incredible. No? This is the competition of Real Madrid. This is the point. No, I mean, since 3 or 4 rounds before, we've seen a Real Madrid that it seemed to be touched by God, let's say like that, or goddess, or whatever you want to imagine. No, but any kind of holy thing. Because with PSG, they were out of competition. With Chelsea, they had them out of competition, and Real Madrid came back. PSG, the same. They lost, actually was winning, and in 17 minutes, Benzema, incredible. Manchester City, more or less the same. They were losing 5-3, and then in literally 2 minutes, they scored 5-5, and in the extra time, 6-5 for Real Madrid in 5 minutes. Incredible, no? And yesterday, well, to be honest, I was just expecting for Madrid to win. Not just because they know how to win finals, not just because all of that, but as I'm saying, because it seemed that they had any kind of grace behind them. No, it was, I don't know how to describe it. No, when you see these kind of things happening every round, you reach at the final thinking this team has something special and they are going to win. And well, this was the example. Courtois yesterday, incredible. It was like 5 goalkeepers at the goal. He saved everything. He stopped every ball. He saved every shot. Incredible. No? And later, Madrid just had to wait. But it's incredible. No? There was a moment that I saw 18 shots, 7 to goal, and 0 goals for Liverpool. And Real Madrid, 2 shots, 2 goals, and one was not a goal because it was offside. So, well, difficult to accept. And today I'm going to talk a few minutes because I don't have that much time. Today I was watching a video of this kind of guy. You don't know, I guess, if you're from not a Spanish country, and the guy with the Spider-Man's hat or whatever is that thing that covers the head, mask with the spider's mask. It's called Spider Koeman, and he says one interview I saw of him. He says that since he was very little, he thought that Spider-Man is culé because he wears the blaugrana colors in his suit. No. And the other one is Mr. Satan. It's another YouTuber, has a lot of followers in Spain and America, I guess. And both are Spanish speakers, no? And I listen to them sometimes. Well, Mr. Satan never, to be honest. But Spider, Koeman, and the other one, Manquer, I normally every day, no? And this is the point, no? That it seems that Mr. Satan was saying the same I was saying to my friends a few months ago. Our plantel is a top one, but we don't have the proper coach. No, and Spider Koeman was saying that that's not true. Actually, it says there, we don't have plantel. It literally says, I'm sorry, mister, but we don't have plantel. And here is the point, and I'd like to know your opinion too. He's what Spider Kule is saying, and actually I think he's completely right, is that we have very good players in some positions, but other positions are not properly covered. Okay, so for example, we have a perfect left back. We have there Jordi Alba, that is one of the best in his position in the world. But at the other side, we don't have. I mean, Alves is so old already, and he makes so many mistakes. Dest, it seems that he doesn't. Sometimes we have to cover that position with Araujo, because Araujo is an incredible defender. Also, other positions, for example, Busquets, he's a bit old already, but he has had the best season this year. Attacking the same. It seems that some positions are really, really weak. And center backs, if you don't have Piqué and Araujo, and even though in those moments, sometimes we even got some goals, and they are the best defenders we have. No, as soon as we put Eric Garcia or Lenglet, it seems that the defense start to melt a bit, etc. So I think they are right. I mean, when we don't have, and that's what Xavi is asking, when we don't have those important players, we start having problems. We have a kind of dependence on those players now, and that's what today I'm reading, that actually Laporta is in urgent to remake the team. 10 players are expected to leave. The other day we talked about some of them. Mingueza, Araujo, Dest, Araujo, Mingueza, Dest, Braithwaite, Pjanic when he comes back. We will see that. And there are other players that are expected to come. Marcos Llorente, Azpilicueta, Koulibaly. I'm reading their names. Xavi wants another pivot. In this case, it sounds the name of Ruben Neves. Rafinha to Barcelona is going to try to make an effort to get him. Lewandowski, Barcelona. Actually, this is kind of quite close, and probably tomorrow we are going to talk about that because I think it's very close. But Bayern wants Mané. Liverpool is accepting 30 million for Mané. Probably Barcelona paying those 30 million, which will be zero money for that transfer. So it's going to be very easy for both teams. So directly we are paying Mané's arrival to Bayern Munich. That's what I mean. But anyway, we need Lewandowski. We need a top striker. And I think these things, and Christensen and Kessié to strengthen some aspects. But I think we need some other players. And let's see how this team is going to work. But for example, the other day we were saying we have problems to make some players come. Well, it seems that Koulibaly could come if Pjanic goes to Napoli. Actually, Koulibaly is going to come from Napoli, if I'm not wrong. And the coach of Napoli wants actually they want 35 million euros, money that we cannot pay, but we could send Pjanic. Actually, Napoli wants Pjanic as a loan, but Barcelona is going to be to make some kind of, or they are going to negotiate about this, because one option is send them Pjanic for 35 million, don't pay anything for Koulibaly, or pay 10 million, and then let's do this exchange. No, but let's see what's Pjanic's idea, because that will mean too that he will have to reduce his salary, because I don't think Napoli is going to pay so much as we are paying for him. No? Well, we will see. We have whole summer yet on. We will see. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and see you in the next one. Have a nice day.